One of the most beloved Christmas stories of all time is about to turn 193 years old. And the story, as you well know, is never more fresh than the day it occurred. But this story I remember like it was yesterday. It was the night before Christmas, and all through this house, and not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. And the stockings they had hung by the chimney with care and hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children nestled warm, snug in their beds, and visions of sugar plums just danced in their heads. Mama in a kerchief, and Papa in a cap, and they too had just settled down for a long winter's nap. Now, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter that they had to spring from the bed to go see what was the matter. And away to the window they flew like a flash. They tore open the shutters, and then they drew up the sash. And the moon on the breast of a new-fallen snow, well, it gave a luster of midday to all the objects below. And then what do their wondering eyes do appear but a miniature sled and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively, so quick, they knew in a moment that must be St. Nick. And more rapid than eagles my coursers they came, and I whistled, I shouted, I called them by name. Now Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, on Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, to the top of that porch, to the top of that wall. Dash away, boys, dash away all. And as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane will fly when it's met with an obstacle that's mounted to the sky, so up to the rooftop my coursers they flew with a sled full of toys and, well, you know who too. And then in a twinkling, they'd hear on the roof the prancing and the pawing of each little hoof. And as they drew in their heads and were turning around down the chimney, I came with a bound. And I was dressed all in fur, from my head to my foot, clothes long since tarnished in ashes and soot, and a bundle of toys I had flung on my back. I more resembled a peddler caught opening his sack. But my eyes, how they twinkled. Dimples, how merry. Cheeks were like roses, nose like a cherry. My droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on my chin was as white as the snow. And the stump of a pipe I did clench tight in my teeth, and the smoke it encircled my head like a wreath. I have a broad face. I have this round little belly. It tends to shake when I laugh, like a bowl full of jelly. I'm chubby. I'm plump. A right jolly old elf. And they laughed when they saw me in spite of themselves. But a wink of my eye and a twist of my head soon gave them to know they had nothing to dread. And I spoke not a word, went straight to my work, and having filled all their stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of my nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney I rose. And I sprang to my sleigh, and to the team did I whistle, and away we all flew, like the down on a thistle. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen, from the top of this porch and from the top of this wall, home, boys, we're done. Now dash away all. But they heard me exclaim, ere I drove out of sight, a happy Christmas to you all, and to you all a good night.